Sarah felt trapped in a perpetual race of materialism, looking around at the other social classes who seemed to have it all. That caused her status anxiety, where she was constantly comparing herself and feeling inadequate. She had humble beginnings as a working-class girl, but despite her best efforts and hard work, she couldn't seem to get ahead. Nothing ever satisfied her longing for more. Her small salary wasn't enough to keep up with society's expectations. Sarah was a working-class girl struggling just to get by in life. She felt the race of materialism, constantly trying to keep up with those around her and feeling like she could never catch up. It seemed that no matter how hard she worked or how much she earned, it would never be enough, as a comparison from others showed her possessions as inferior. What is materialism? Materialism is a term that has become increasingly prevalent in today's society. It refers to an excessive focus on material things, namely possessions and money, as a way of finding happiness and satisfaction. Materialism can be seen in many forms, from people constantly buying the latest gadgets to those who only associate with others based on wealth or status. It has been found to be closely linked to overall life satisfaction, meaning that people who prioritize material possessions tend to have lower levels of life satisfaction than those who don't. Furthermore, research has also suggested that a focus on material things can lead to poor mental health outcomes due to feelings of inadequacy or unhappiness with one's own circumstances. Historical overview of materialism. The concept of materialism has been in the realm of philosophical thought for centuries. It is a belief system that suggests all aspects of life can be explained through physical matter, and it has had a strong influence on the development of modern culture. Originating in ancient Greece, materialism's roots lie in the idea that everything can be defined by its physical properties and nature. This concept evolved throughout the years as different philosophical theories were introduced and debated. During the 17th century, various philosophers further developed this notion by suggesting that material objects are made up of minute particles or atoms which could not be seen but still govern their existence. Democritus was among these thinkers who believed that nothing could exist without an atomic structure, an idea that would come to shape our understanding of chemistry and physics today. Positive effects of materialism. Materialism has been a topic of debate in the recent years as people grapple with how it affects our personal lives and society. However, there are many positive effects of materialism that should be acknowledged. Firstly, it can motivate individuals to work hard towards achieving their goals. By focusing on the tangible rewards, such as money, power, or status, those who are driven by materialistic values tend to be more successful in their careers and studies. This is because they strive for their desired outcomes, which helps them focus their efforts on reaching those goals. Additionally, material goods have a psychological effect on individuals, which can improve one's sense of self-worth and satisfaction with life. People often take pride in owning branded clothes or expensive items, allowing them to feel good about themselves and what they have achieved. Negative effects of materialism. Materialism, defined as excessive focus on acquiring and accumulating possessions, has become an integral part of our culture, often leading to destructive behavior. Materialistic values are pervasive in our society and have been linked to a number of negative outcomes for individuals and communities. Research has shown that materialism can lead to lower psychological well-being and greater levels of stress due to the pressure to acquire things or maintain a certain lifestyle. It can also lead people to prioritize financial success over relationships with family and friends, resulting in feelings of isolation or loneliness. Additionally, it may cause individuals to become more focused on their appearance or status symbols instead of developing meaningful connections with others. Such preoccupation with objects may increase competition between peers by creating a need for comparison or keeping up with the Joneses mentality, which can result in increased societal inequality. Social implications of materialism. Materialism is a growing issue in today's society and has become increasingly more prevalent with the advent of technology and media. It is defined as an excessive emphasis on material possessions and wealth. This type of attitude can create a false sense of security, happiness, and purpose in life for individuals. As people try to acquire more goods, it can lead to a need for bigger houses, cars, and other expensive items, which can cause financial issues as well as environmental impacts from overconsumption of resources. This type of attitude also affects social interactions as it encourages competition among peers instead of cooperation. People may be driven by the need to demonstrate their status or keep up with their friends or neighbors, leading to feelings of resentment or envy towards others who have more than them. In extreme cases, this could even lead to dangerous behavior like crime in order to obtain desired objects or money needed for them. Role of media, encouragement of materialism. The role of media in the world today is undeniable. Television to social media, it has an enormous impact on the way people think and perceive things around them. One of these impacts is that media encourages materialism through its portrayal of social status and success. Materialism is viewed by many as a negative trait, but nevertheless, it exists in society and has been made worse by advances in technology and media. For example, images from TV shows or commercials often depict a certain lifestyle that suggests wealth, glamour, and luxury goods are necessary for happiness. This type of messaging makes people believe that buying expensive items will make them feel good about themselves or achieve greater success. This pressure to acquire material possessions can lead to financial ruin if not managed properly. However, it's important to remember that everyone's definition of success is different. Status anxiety. Materialism is a growing concern in our society today. Many people are increasingly feeling the pressure of achieving material success and having expensive possessions to reflect that success. This can lead to feelings of anxiety and apprehension, often referred to as status anxiety. Status anxiety is defined as the fear of not meeting up with the expectations of society or peers, especially when it comes to material possessions. It is a growing problem among young adults in particular, with more and more people striving for financial and social success by acquiring things they don't necessarily need or use. Individuals who experience status anxiety may feel an increased sense of worthlessness if they cannot keep up with those around them financially or materially, leading to feelings of depression and insecurity.